What's poppin'? What's droppin'? This your boy live and direct in full effect out the 832. Y'all already know how I do. Congratulations to Canelo Álvarez for being the first undisputed fighter from Mexico since Ruben Olivares, if I'm saying it correctly, in 1969. And that's pretty much during the two belt era. Uh, I have to correct Showtime because Showtime got it wrong. He's not the first undisputed Mexican fighter to win the undisputed title because Sugar Ramos and a host of other Mexican fighters was universally recognized as undisputed. So I want to get that correction there out the way. With that being said, congratulations to Canelo Alvarez for being the first Mexican fighter in almost 60 years to become undisputed fighter and in the first in the four belt era. Um, the four of the first five rounds I gave to Caleb Plant. That's just based off of my scoring uh, card. Some people gave Caleb Plant the first five rounds, but it was abundantly clear after round six that Canelo was winning this fight. And I was not liking the fight uh, during those first five rounds, even though Caleb Plant clearly won for the first five in my eyes. Um, what I was not liking during round one through four was Canelo was getting sneaky body shots in. And during the punch stats, they said the body shot numbers was like 20 to 5 at the time. I say about round four or five. What ended up happening was Caleb Plant stopped throwing punches, and that was pretty much all she wrote at that point. And it was only a matter of time. I want to say around round 10, round 11, Caleb Plant was clearly gassed out. I felt like had Caleb Plant not taken so many body shots, he probably gets a decision. But since Caleb Plant has a history of gassing out, has a history of taking too much punishment, which you cannot do against a skilled level fighter like Canelo Alvarez. You cannot do that type of shit. And it cost him. Because I was talking to my homeboy, CW, shout out to that brother. Um, I was talking to him during the fight and scoring the rounds, and I'm like, this dude is taking too many body shots. He is letting Canelo walk him down, and that's what I was not pleased with. And as you see from this screenshot, there it goes. And I had a major problem with that. So, nonetheless, um, Canelo started dominating the fight after round six. Uh, and from that point on, Canelo put the pressure on Caleb Plant, and it was all she wrote at that point. He started walking Caleb Plant down, and this punch, as you see, told the entire story uh, at this point. It pretty much told the story. Him walking him down and him taking unnecessary punishment and body shots was all she wrote at that point. So, what's next for Canelo Alvarez? Canelo at this point can pretty much do what the hell he wants to. And unless he moves up to 175, I don't see anybody beating him from 160 on down. 160 is probably the weight he's probably going to max out at. And that's when you probably see somebody either beat him again if he ever gets beat again, or possibly, I think the only way you're going to beat Canelo Alvarez is pretty much you're going to have to KO him. You're going to have to catch him with a shot that he doesn't expect to come and get him up out of there. But at this point, Canelo can pretty much do what the hell he wants to. At this point, he's became universally recognized undisputed champion in a division, which I thought he could have did that at 160 because he was the lineal champion. He still was the lineal champion at 160. and considered a lineal champion at 154. So he pretty much can do what the hell he wants to. So pretty much he's been the lineal champion in three different divisions by some accounts. Once again, this your boy live and direct in full effect out the 832. Y'all already know how Jimmy J Smooth do. Peace out.